Hi everybody, welcome back to another Mental Health Monday video. I'm sitting in my office. We switched some things up in here and I'll be showing that video later this week, hopefully if not next week. If you didn't see our built-in renovation thing that we did, or we had our contractors do, I should say, then you can check out my last video. So it's Sunday afternoon, I've been doing laundry all day and I always kind of think about like, what would I need to hear on a Monday morning? What can I do to help motivate other moms on a Monday morning? And then the thought hit me. We are living in very dire times right now, am I right? There's just so much heavy stuff going on. This last Saturday, it was September 11th, the 20th anniversary of September 11th, and there's just a lot of heavy, really tragic things that we see all the time on the news, and then there's all the politics, and then there's the coronavirus. There's a lot of division between people from both sides, and there's just a lot of heavy stuff that I feel like we've been dealing with for a very long time now. So today I wanted to share with you how I personally deal when there's a lot of heavy things going on and how I handle stress. A lot of these things, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, a lot of these things are just things that I just have learned as an adult, as a mom, and I wanted to pass them on to you because if you're having a hard time right now dealing with all the heaviness of the world or heaviness in your personal life, I hope that these tips can help you kind of coast through it a little easier. So the number one thing that I like to do is I like to cut out all the noise and cut out all the clutter. So get off of social media, delete the apps from your phone. If you can take a day off of work and you can stay home or not go to a dinner and see people, you know, cut out the noise, cut out the stuff that's stressing you out. Don't do this indefinitely, that's not healthy either, but take some time to clear the noise. Something I've been doing a lot lately because all my kids are in school now. Every morning I'm alone by myself a lot, and normally it's like, oh, I gotta be listening to a podcast, I gotta be listening to a song, or I gotta have a show on. I just don't have anything on. And a lot of the times I really enjoy that because I can think about things and I can daydream, I can process things without being distracted. So get rid of all the noise. The second thing that really helps me is to get out all of my thoughts. So I'm a huge journaler, and I feel like all these tips are nothing new if you guys have been following me for a while, but I feel like when times are dire, this is something that can really help process all these really negative things. Journaling, getting out my emotions, talking to a therapist or talking to a friend, somebody that you can trust, somebody that you know won't judge you, and somebody you know that will help you stay in a good mindset. Very important. The next thing is really powerful, and I think this is something that has really gotten me through anything difficult in my life, and it's having hope. And I listened to a podcast recently which talked about this actually like pretty gruesome experiment. I don't want to go into complete detail because it kind of grossed me out, but it was a really powerful lesson. Basically, you can Google it yourself. Look up the experiment of rats and hope. And basically they did an experiment with rats, and they learned that rats, they were drowning them, which is horrific. But they learned that the rats that had more hope survived more. And I think that's kind of how we have to look at our lives in a way too, where I feel like that's the one thing that has gotten me through coronavirus. It's still not over, but gotten me through those times of quarantine and the political strife and everything, is just having hope that things can get better, but having hope that I can do my part and I can be a good example to my children, and I can be a good example to others by how I carry myself, and I can show love and kindness and positivity in a world where it's very difficult. And I'm not gonna waste my time arguing with people on social media who think differently than me. I'm not going to waste my time reading people arguing on social media. I am going to be an example of love and kindness, and I am going to hope that things can get better again. When you have this mindset, you can still be excited about things. And when we look outward, we can see all the chaos in the world, but sometimes when it's overwhelming, when we can't control a lot that's going on, sorry, a twinnie is here. But when I have hope, it carries me through those dark times, and I can look inward and think, okay, what can I actively do in my little bubble of a home? What can I do on my social media to help uplift people? What can I do in my neighborhood and at the school? And what can I do online to help people be in a more positive place, because there is so much negativity. So I try to counteract as much as I can. And you know, if there's people that are really intense, I mute them, I unfollow them. I just want to do the best I can to be hopeful that we can all be better people, that we can all still hope for a beautiful life I know a lot of my Australian followers message me and you guys are still in lockdown, and it breaks my heart. And there's so many times I wish I could do something to change, you know, everybody's situations. I can't, obviously. I'm just a mom here in Utah, but I can tell you to never give up, to always have hope. There's that famous Winston Churchill quote, never, never give up. And he, you know, that quote was made during one of the most dire times in the entire world, during World War II. And so it really does give me hope that if we strive hard to be a good example to our children and to those around us, if we show the good things, if we show the kindness, and if we do those things that we can to help people who are struggling, then this world can be a better place. I know this sounds so cheesy, but I really just try to hope for that. And it helps me get through those really dark, dire moments when you're like, what is this world that I am raising my children in? So that is it, you guys. 3 simple ways that I deal with stress when the world seems overwhelming. Really simple things that you can do. Maybe the 3rd one isn't as easy. I just want to send out all my love to all of you who may be struggling right now with all the negativity happening in your personal lives or just in the world or country or wherever you're living in. Please don't give up. Please have hope that things can get better, because I truly believe they can and they will. And we can do our part by sending out that love and kindness to those around us. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.